pressure against it. And where is he going to go with this one?
Okay.
He goes for Yasuo. There is room for early playmaking here, but also scaling.
Yeah, and the Yasuo... Because Svenskeren has his Predator up and is kind of snuck into the brush. Meanwhile, fight mid.
Ulti burn. Jizuki puts Niski at half HP, blocks the stun in the Q, but he might still get feared up. Gets back towards the minions. Ultis come in, and there's just way too much damage.
Is going to feel pressed to make a play here. He does have ult. Jizuke has ult again. Wherever he moves next is likely where he's going to go for a play, and it's probably bot lane now that they've gotten Tahm Kench stuff out. But, I mean, look at the positioning of them. They're actually pretty safe.
Jizuke going to be in a fight 2-on-1. A lot of damage over there. The spell shield.
Oh my god.
Late. Blabber! You gotta be kidding me! Gets a kill 1v2. Flash to the wall to safety. Svenskeren's still around though. He might. No, he can't find the way in. Wait, no, he's on the board. This could be a kill. He's gonna try to run away, but body slam is just gonna kill him. There's like one picked up.
Yeah, they don't want to have a disaster go. Here comes Svenskeren.
And Bang's rolling up as well, so that's going to be a little bit early. That's going to be Smite claimed easily. Pull back out into Vulcan. Will he be the target? Not just yet. Knocked over the top right now. Giant knockup means here comes Yasuo there as well. Ornn sounds the horn. Licorice gets one on the board. Jizuke's running out of health. 2 for 1 so far. Double go for the Cloud9 top laner, but Vulcan will be traded back. It's 2 for 2. Blabber still in the wings. Looks for Bang. Will not get the fear. He has to run away. Svenskeren pops a stopwatch. Easy knockup. Licorice with the triple. And Niski looks like he wants to chase the easy drink.
Oh, no.
Re-engage on mid. Svenskeren tries a lot of damage. That's a flash, but Niski's still gonna fall. It's a 1 for 1. That's what it could look like if the flash had landed. Still a 4v4 on the map. Double knockup again.
Picture thought for this team would be to be able to get Yasuo into side lanes, but for now, I mean, C9 is actually just turret diving. Not a good play.
Yeah, it's a bit aggressive by Vulcan. I'm not sure Blabber has the damage. He spell shields. Nice. Snipe by Sven. It's 1 for 1 out of the turret, and yet again, Blabber gets sit here and wave clear. Takes some damage from Zeyzal. Generally speaking, that pass is pretty good. And
well, this is close.
Yeah,
need the mini wave.
The turret. Nice snipe again comes through. I'm not sure wins the stopwatch. You gotta check the items. Blabber, the tab screen is there. And you gotta point out, Cloud9 haven't yet had the option of building defensive stats on Niski just yet, right? He's on barrier. He's got the stopwatch. I mean, that's not too bad. All right, we'll watch out for the movement around the map. We're 15, now 12 seconds till the Ocean Drake spawns. Feels like Cloud would like to go for that one. Licorice has just enough time to recall, and then he picks up the full Death Dance.
Perfect.
Here's the play right now. Kumo cannot join till the near side is over. No way out for the Nocturne, or sorry, for the Nautilus. That's a 1-0 on Azazel. Licorice zones out the rest of the squad, and just like clockwork, Cloud9 are there on time, and the Drake is easy.
And Freak, that was perfect. We talked about the things that EG would need to do to set up. They did none of those. They weren't snappy with an engage. They didn't have vision control.
Third one to be here in the mid lane. Licorice looks for the dive. Can't quite find it. Jizuke now has a knockup next Q. He's going to get that one with the ulti there as well. Half health to Licorice. Gets a giant heal. Kites right back out, but has to worry about the rest of the damage coming in. 3 knockups come in. Explosive cast can't quite find the openers, though, as Blabber pops a stopwatch and walks away. A blue buff steal is the end result as Svenskeren has to run and goes down. Blabber snipes over the wall with the Q, and now the re-engage. Vulcan gonna spit Niski to safety. It's gonna be eventually a 5v4, though, but Vulcan is a bit alone. Set to the wolves, finally the flashes away. Blabber looks for a fear, can get that one, but again has to disengage. EG has enough backline to push back Cloud. This is the way that C9 went 17-1. Every single game looked like this one, and they won basically all of them. Now a fight in the top side. By the way, 1v1, jungle versus mid lane. With just the pure pushing. Yep, there's the drop. All right, it's in the mid lane. Once again, Licorice battling Kumo on the top side. Equal level, but not equal in gold whatsoever. No chance this turret lives. It is always going to die. Will they save Shelly's health? Yes, they will, actually. Doesn't hurt himself. The turret's already dead. So mid-tier 2 is the target.
Die.
And this could well drop. Nocturne goes to the back line. Partial dive at least. Blabber going to be spit back out to safety, but Licorice is there, and Svenskeren now has to slash it away. Big group comes in onto Bang. It means he's going to pop bullet time to keep the disengage. And now Cloud9 say, okay, well, we got 2 turrets mid lane. We force a couple ultis out. We take a couple of jungle camps. That's good enough for us.
Yeah, pretty good timing on that engage as well, knowing that the Ripped Herald charge was going to invalidate the turret and that Blabber wouldn't be stuck behind, but good look. Oh, just Svenskeren have enough game.
Would have liked to pull back Vulcan. Now here comes the re-engage. Kumo's going to be around. Pops the ulti, finds a slow. Looks for Niski, doesn't find that knockup. Already Licorice picks up 1. Blabber's got to run away, but Bang is here and picks up 2 for himself. This fight's continuing. Still looking pretty decent, though, for Cloud9, as Bang is going to be dropped. Easy kill there. 3 versus 2 now on the map. Vulcan going to ult forward to find some more slows. Doesn't catch the first. Licorice can't get the chains either, but Kumo.
Flashes, knowing they got Sven and Niski's flash down. But overall, C9 is still going to take it because they are the ones that actually won the fight, instantly killing Niski or Sven, Licorice is still going to exist. Here's another fight, though.
Here comes the double knockup. Explosive cast brings in Sven, but no Yasuo follow through. So Svenskaren's going to die, and Kumo wildly misses his second Ornn ultimate in a row. Triple knockup out of the Yasuo. He's going to try to deal the damage, but Nizuka just cannot make it happen. A double kill in for Blabber. Here comes kill number 4, and Kumo can only run away. Flashes the wall. Niski finds the slow. They'll let him get out. They don't care. Baron's more important. Cloud9, 4-0. Nothing like the last fight, and they will absolutely claim Baron afterwards.
That'll probably do it, Freak. This is now, after this Baron, going to be a 10,000 gold lead. That was a fight where Licorice's Aatrox found pretty clean access to EG's backline, so it was a fight where C9 didn't start it on to land. And this game could end in a second, so I'll hold my point. C9's probably looking to dive again if they find the right look.
All right, right now to the bottom, inhibitor turret. A lot of health bars in front. The tanks are there. Blabber has Guardian Angel just as the insurance that he doesn't get dropped down too easily. Svenskaren has to jump away, but the turret's already gone. So now open inhibitor, only 26 minutes in. Pretty standard Cloud9 stuff to take the game over this easily. Now, once again, looking at the play. No knockup for Jizuke. Only hits some minions. Licorice holding to the front line. Blabber waiting for his ulti target. They've got some wards. They've got the vision. Here comes the Ornn Horn. Here comes the play. They will put the knockup onto Sven, and they'll lock up on a Licorice. They're going to try, but he's so incredibly tanky. There comes the dive on the back line. They're going to put their faces together, and it's a Guardian Angel pop. Jizuke low. Bang finds one, and they might find a bit more. Blabber up to 100 HP. Will they get the double up? Yes! Bang gets that kill as well. Stopwatch now forced on Niski. It's a slight member lead for Evil Geniuses, but the health bars are high and the damage is even higher. Cloud9 in a 3v4 for the first time, I think.
An interesting thing I just thought of about Nocturne and how this pick is actually
going to defend top lane tier 2. That's going to be an easy one. 7-0 by the way the turret score. EG have not gotten a single objective outside
fights in the jungle because of paranoia. So their strategy right now is let's just get it.
And an open inhibitor down here. Vulcan playing defense for Sven. If he gets attacked, just pull him back out to safety. Still waiting on the side is Jizuke. Svenskaren also looking for it. They're going to fight over ward control to make sure they can't easily access backline. Kumo takes a bit of poke. He's still tanky.
And if EG ever commit too hard on the Blabber, Blabber just presses R and re-engages kind of back towards his side of C9 because he can dash to whatever target he wants. So slow split push, and here comes the ult. Expect Nocturne.
Trade of ultimates, looking for the plays in the front line. A lot of low health bars there. Zazel at half HP. Nocturne comes in, gets pushed right back out though, and chunked low, but spell shields away the brunt of the damage. And that's the engaged stifled. That's EG now missing 2 of their major ultimates, and that should mean Niski feels fairly safe to now push in for the inhibitor itself. Licorice now moves to the mid lane to knock that one down, no problem. Niski safe to keep autoing this. One more will kill the inhibitor. Has to respect Zazel going for the flash. Trades his own flash for it. Gonna stay alive. Blabber once again wants in. Can't find Kumo, but Licorice certainly can. Forcing the escape yet again. That's gonna be an easy inhibitor picked up, and Jizuke has to put up the wall to not die, but it's still gonna be the first inhibitor dropped. The second time around, middle inhibitor gonna drop down as well, and top is being pushed in. They're ready to go for more, but looks like the Nexus turrets might be a bit juicier. Recalls come in yet again. They've got the health bars back. Bang still feels a bit comfortable and has the ultimate
gonna
out.
fight.
Is about out of mana. He can't easily bullet time and cast more than one spell. This could be a bit dangerous. Look at the chunk down. Svenskaren for his stopwatch. Nocturne pops ulti yet again. Here comes the re-engage. Bullet time over the top. Doesn't get a whole lot. Only Vulcan. There's 1 for 0. Guardian Angel pop, but they're going to chase down in a bang. Flashes away, stays alive. Looks back to Licorice, who finds a knockup on a Kumo. Jizuke in the back line. 1 versus 3. Can't find it as Ben pops the stopwatch, but finds a knockup and runs away. Bang is still safely firing in the backside. Looking for the kill onto Niski. Can't get it though. So the 2 kills picked up. Zazel going to fall as well, and Jizuke is against the world. Cloud9 don't lose a single member, and
Get him, man.
going to do it all by himself. Gets a 3-man knockup, clears the wave. Doesn't matter. The Nexus turrets are under fire, and EG at least made him work for it, but Cloud9 going to take game 1 of the best of 5. Quick fight that is to the end. Cloud9 take game 1.
When you look at the scoreboard at the end of it, either way, whether it's going to be the Pantheon or the Trundle bottom lane, it's going to be interesting, and that'll dictate
the aggressive line of play. And Blabber was nearby. Okay, the camp's back up. Svenskaren does not have a way out. He does not have a way out. He's gonna be sphered. He's gonna put up the shield. He's gonna stay alive, but there is all the damage in 2 games in a row. Yeah, oftentimes you can go for an invade if your mid has priority. In this case, it did not. Licorice and Kumo to 1v1 with a very large minion wave hitting Kumo. He's gonna stab the cannon minion, get a bunch of health back, and then kite back as The Mini's going to drop aggro on all sides. Now Licorice temporarily actually has the level lead. He's 5 first. Fence
This has gotta
coming to the
work.
backhand side. Kumo double knockup. Going to look for number 3. Nice flash.
dead.
Oh, Licorice takes him down. Svenskeren can certainly try to damage his old
Level.
teammate.
They might go for this.
Walking. 3v1. Who's going to pull aggro? Licorice sounds the horn, finds the knockup. Blabber's going to be there for the fear as well. There is no chance to do literally anything.
Trying to salvage the remnants of that lane. Might actually get something done. Licorice has no flash. Jizuke has his.
He's gonna burn flash for the play. EQ, one more auto will kill him. No,
Oh,
he gets
man.
hit. One more Q, he needs to get the spell. He doesn't have mana. You gotta be freaking kidding me. Blabber's there to stop down Jizuke.
And Ezreal Tom Kench is about as weak side as you can pick your dual lane. So if you want to go in with the game plan as a jungler and say, I'm not even going to think about bot side, you're allowed to do that with this pick. But here's Niski. It's going to be a chunk
Thinking
of
about
damage.
it now. Nice block for Zazel. Panther over the top. 3v3. They're going to target Vulcan. He pops the heal. Over the top comes the Nocturne. 4 versus 3. A flash away. A fear on his Svenskeren. Blabber has to jump back as well, but stays alive. Uses poke. Find another Drowsy. Not sure if they have the damage to kill Panther. They will certainly try. Big damage comes in. They're going to walk away on this one, though. Still a lot of damage dealt. This turret is going to be under fire. The first inklings of turret damage comes through. Will they stay for the first plate? Looks like they will, at least for number 1. As now Jizuke is coming by as well. The nice attempt. Spell Thief Flash not quite going to land asleep.
It was a good look by Niski to get the initial sleep, but I was surprised that they actually went for this play against Kalista. And now here comes Jizuke.
They got the root in place. That is going to the kill. Finally, Evil Geniuses are on the board. A great Realm War. Jizuke brings in the squad and finds himself at end of the day, does get away, but has to burn the flash for it. Now
comes
again,
gank bot.
fight towards the bottom side. Will there be a counter gank? But there's a Pantheon, which is enough. That is certainly going to be Vulcan dropping. And as you mentioned, Jack, Cloud9 started that level of aggression and couldn't follow through on it. Now the attempt in the top side toward Kumo. He's going to be sleeping. He's going to be afraid. He's going to be dropped down. Teleport now comes in for Rise, but can't get the damage. A 1-for-0 and TV burn for defense, and that Herald will be top turret falls.
And Jizuke, you gotta leave, buddy, because that turret's not gonna protect you for long. That's one of those teleports where you're like, yes, please complete this teleport, because we are going to have it 3-1 afterwards. Good night, Jizuke.
Good night, Jizuke. I've read that as a bedtime story before.
Much more power on the side of C9 right now, so they're gonna poke him, and if they find a pick, they're gonna go.
Zazel's down to 1/3 health already. They hit the Drake a bit more. Then because you know what, you're right, I really can't. And it's a 4-on-3 right now. Jizuke shoved in mid. It is a wave getting denied. That is some pressure on the turret that might come through for a bit more. Nice smite comes through. They pick that one up. And Licorice has roamed down. Looks for the knockup. They're going to get that one, but a nice shield comes up to keep him safe. 2 Drakes to Cloud9. Wave playoffs, and oh hey, look, it's a top laner.
Run!
He's trying to recall. He doesn't get to. Kumo's dead yet again. There's exciting fights going on. They're landing crowd control. They're landing damage. He's dead again. We all knew it was coming.
This is bullying. They are bullying Kumo in this game over and over again, giving him no chance. As the Aatrox, he's not...
There is a 2v1 push down to the bottom side, but it's not nearly as fast as Sven knocking down top lane tier 2. We'll see when it comes down. Right now we've got, another ulti top side. Rai's gonna try to get away. He does get 2. Thankfully for Jizuke, but there's a re-engage mid side. Volk's gonna bring Sven to safety, but this is a 3v2 right there. And here comes the Ornhorn. Licorice is showing up, finds a knockup onto just 1. Bang still in the chases to go back around. True shot rolls to the top, can't quite get Kumo, but here comes the re-engage. Niski is there. Low health bars on a Vulcan. One more auto would do him in. Zazel flashes for it and gives them the club. Bang's gonna drop here as well, and Zazel's still gonna die. Look like it's 3 down on the EG side.
Has yet to die on Zoe in 4 playoff games on the champion.
Already had absurd leads early on, and by the way, they're ready to go yet again. This time around, Realm Warp is on cooldown. Goodbye, Jizuke. Niski is unstoppable.
Yeah, Jizuke had flash, knew it wouldn't really matter in that situation, and that's the Nocturne pick, cutting down the one way EG has been able to win games, which is map pressure through what Jizuke's done. With that exposed bot row, Licorice, he's
1v4. What are the odds he takes this one home? He's going to try for triple knockup.
Not zero.
A true shot barrage. Licorice finally has an entourage and not going to be saved. Vulcan never gets the Devour down, and that's going to be the chase down. They find another stun into Sven. They might get the Ezreal as well. They got the pillar there. Kumo gets the slap, gets the double kill. Now Vulcan's low. Blabber is in, but he's got to be careful. Vulcan has about 12 HP left.
Whoa.
Blabber gets the stopwatch, and Niski's here for round number 2. Says hello to Bang, knocks him down with the double kill, and Niski is looking likely to chase this one. Can't find the sleep. Zazo's running for his life. Here comes Jizuke, but is it to his death? He's been feared. It is. He opts it up.
Just solo out Bang at the end was absurd, and they pick up their 3rd Drake of the game.
10 kill lead, already up to 3 Drakes, almost as fast as you could do it. This is Cloud9 doing incredibly well. There's the Herald charge we were mentioning before. It does back out. Obviously, some of that is Blabber's doing as well. So it's okay, I'm right back in there. Still in tether range. Goodbye turret number 6. This game looks a lot like last one, where for the first 20 minutes, EG have 0 objectives. And also like last time, it is Blabber soloing a solo laner. This time around, though, he still wins. Losing Guardian Angel, though, and Svenskaren's here. This is likely to be a fight Sven wins. By the way, 4 level difference. True Shot Barrage comes in, Blabber puts in the fear. Here's Bang, here's Spell Shield. Bang is there for a 750 gold shutdown. Niski is around, here's the rest of the squad. Bang is slowed, here's Sven, here's Vulcan, there's the kill on his Svenskaren. Goodbye, Bang, you can certainly try, but it's not gonna be enough. Niski.
So C9 going for Baron right now.
Well, you get 4 CS if you smite a Baron, so that gets you, that gets half the way there, what we're looking at. Looking at, 188. Okay, attempting for Kumo, finds the knockup. Here comes the ulti over the top. Misses it. Actually, that was a great pillar to actually make that more difficult, but you got to look back at the Baron. You got to make sure you land that smite. Niski's going to steal it away and help prevent Blabber from getting the Blabber.
But also knowing that there's a Tahm Kench and an auction on the other side that are looking to shut him down.
All right, once again, going for the play down to the bottom side. Poor Rise doing his best, quickly chomped up and spinning Blabber back out. We'll go do the same as EG have better reinforcements. 4, now 5 strong. Here comes the re-engage for Cloud9. 1 for 0 already. Bang is gone. They're going to hope to get away. They can't get it. The road warp down in time. Bud Light Ace, absolute slaughter. Cloud now with a triple kill on Sven, diving right down to the mid lane. They've got impunity to push this base down. 25 seconds of the respawn timers. 23 to 6 in kills, only 25 minutes into the game. They have a single minion to shepherd into the Nexus turrets to break down the backdoor bonus, and here comes the siege. They've been speed running through the regular season, speed running through playoffs, and a quick 2-0 start, slaughtering evil geniuses.
What a performance. Or, just Kassadin, because C9 can do what they want.
No, they're going very early pressure. Pantheon.
But it would be a higher map pressure play. He could actually double scuttle in this case, because he knows Sven's going to be going up blue, and he's already taken that side scuttle. Or he just gank.
Jizuke's already been crowd control locked. He's going to flash away, and that is the rock hitting him in the backside. But poor guy got to clear mid lane and take Wolf.
Good look.
And now stuck back at the bottom side. Nice flash pick up there. They're going to find some damage on his Sven. Going to try to push him back out, but they're already behind him. The flash not going to bring him to safety. Svenskaren is on the board of the kill. Now looking over at Vulcan, who is reasonably tanky. Blabber shows up, so does Jizuke, so does Niski. Blabber's going to be asleep. Blabber's going to die. Evil Geniuses 2-1 on the board. Teleports coming in towards the backside as Sven wants to rejoin his old lane. Vulcan going to be pushed.
We do have to keep in mind what we talked about in the draft. If this gold stays close into the late game, EG will have a chance because a little bit of a misstep with getting 2 deaths bottom, but their foot is straight back on the gas pedal, and Licorice, please, bud.
Well,
is he going to flash it? Oh, okay.
Doesn't really matter. You get the rest of the squad. Doesn't have to flash that one. Puma has his own flash. Oh, he predicts the flash. Gets the flash follow, but it doesn't do enough to get the kill. Didn't have to burn the summoner. But still, Kumo is pushed off the wave, has to take the long walk back, and now into the mid lane is the rest of the squad. There's the stun, there's the knockback. Nothing you could do. Gragas doesn't have smite, but has the rest of his spells. Svenskaren's got a body slam. Here comes Talia, here comes Pantheon. We're in your jungle, we want your buff, we want your life as well. Slightly early on the shove. Doesn't matter, Svenskaren's still dead. 0 heralds, 0 turrets pre-20. Finally on the board with something early on in the game. This is the best.
It will, and now the question is, since they were prepping a dive, can EG make something happen bottom? So they've definitely lost first turret. That bonus is gone. They're thinking about this dive down bot.
You got Svenskaren there waiting behind. They're going to find a little bit of poke, but only with the runic echoes. They can shove it a new wave, but that's a little bit slower as of the last couple of patches. Still, The mini wave will drop down. Shield comes in front. Ulti was popped by Sven. He's going to keep the team rooted in place. Quick chomp there. Sven's going to be safe. Another bit of CC towards Vulcan. And here comes Niski. And he wants the play. They're going to bring back Zazel. Stopwatch use. Explosive cast hits 4. But no way out for the Braum. 1-for-0.
Is questionable at best. The fact that they even thought about it was punished. The fact that they were even there to look was punished. Because they moved. Niski has time to recall. He has time to get back. And Jizuke, did he get a solo kill?
Big play, auto attack, needs to auto attack, he can't get it off, about 80 health left. And Licorice gets away, and here comes the reinforcements. Blabber, willing to flash, there's the stun, there's the auto, sorry, you tried. And as you mentioned, he's typically not, because he roams around so much to help the team. But he can still try. They're gonna find a slow on Blabber, they're gonna find a bunch of CC, they explosive cast him back, and this time they find Sven's putting out with his current gold lead, so it is a long road ahead. There is a long time for C9 to press for more of a lead. Third Drake is spawning right now. Cloud9 getting ready to push forward, and they're taking the bottom river. EG grouping up. Sven's going to be drowsy, but there's no re-engage. Just got explosive cast brings to the front lines, though, and that's going to be killing the Vulcan. This is 5v4 on the map. Maybe, just maybe, Evil Genius has found signs of life. Kumo dives the backline, tries to find some damage on Niski, looks for a second knockup. Maybe he can find that one as EG are diving in afterwards, but they're kiting him away. Second bubble's going to land. Sven no longer fight this one. Sven's scared. Gets himself that kill, shuts down his old mid laner. Now Licorice forced to run away, but it's 3-on-1 down there, and how well does Aatrox get away? Slowed it again, stunned soon up. Pantheon over the top, Blabber's here to reinforce. They're gonna find Kumo, they're gonna get that kill. 2-1 in the team fight. Bang still wants to battle, but can he really? He's running out of time to walk with. There's a quick body slam, and Bang answers it actually as the overstep.
To try and get something at the end of it.
At least he gets that one. 300 gold in his pockets. 200
re-entered, and now he doesn't have smite up, but he's threatening, and we might just see this whole fight over again.
Once again, onto the map. Waiting to fight for this one. Smites are up on all sides. Equal level in the junglers. Zazel in the front line. Blabber in the wings. Here comes the play. Who's got the smite? It goes over to Sven Scarum. His high-stick shove brings in one. Zazel gets the shield to the front. He's healthy in the front line. Here comes the engage. Can EG make it happen?
I think they've absolutely turned the corner, and this is a very close game now. With EG looking to extend the series. 2 Drakes away from an Ocean Soul, but also having 2 kills.
Such a huge deal, especially when Sven is between buys. I think Sven still has more money overall. I think he's expected to with the 30 CS lead.
Power spike for Jizuke right now. And look at Licorice needing to respect this wave just because C9's lost control of mid-wave, so they didn't know if Svenskeren was there to try and get a kill in.
Dropping what wards they can, but they're not all gone. There is some vision towards that backside. Niski right in front of that ward here. Bubble almost going to land. It's not going to catch Blabber. They're going to go for a bit of an engage. Here comes the stun, the wall at the top. It pushes Zuka to the backside, but that might be enough time to rush down this Drake. We'll see. It's going to fall in a couple of seconds, and here comes the re-engage. Is it going to be enough? They flash forward. They find a huge ulti out of Bang, and that's going to pull Sven into safety. Now it's going to put him right back in the jaws of defeat. 2 kills picked up, plus the Drake, and here comes the re-engage. Liquor's gonna try in the backside, 1 versus 3. It's not gonna be enough. Bang is safe to free fire. There's the second kill picked up. And with the 3 members of Cloud9, they will do the best they can, but it's not going to be enough. They're gonna try as hard as he's asleep. Just gonna hit him in the back. And EG get a 3.
That initiation was so good by all of EG. Braum into the Aphelios Infernum, Infinity Edge, Phantom Dancer, Hurricane, also healing reduction to make sure the Death Stance conquer.
Here we go, turret's gonna fall, down to 1/3, down to a quarter. That's gonna be top lane tier 2 gone. EG get 4 turrets so far on the map. Niski playing far up to go for the wave clear, but he's not gonna do too much. The minions are still healthy. There's a new wave reinforcing with double cannon. Inhibitor turret likely to fall. Sven can try to warm up the Rage Blade, but has to respect the rest of the possible damage. Getting hit down to half HP, he's gotta be respectful. Nearly caught out right there. He's at 100 health. And Niski just gets caught out on the re-engage anyway. 1 for 0 already. Bang cleanses, kites away, stays alive. Licorice gonna try as well, but everyone is peeling him away. There is no chance through. Vulcan gonna be kiting away from Kumo. Double kill already in for Bang. This inhibitor is gone. We're under 28 minutes in, and Evil Geniuses work back a 6,000 gold deficit and are already knocking on the Nexus turrets. A huge, super fast 180. Second turret's gonna fall. Cloud9 will lose the second game they have lost all year. Evil Geniuses strike in game 3. 2 more to go.
The perfect playoffs. This draft of why the bans would have had to be a little bit different is This is the first draft where C9 hasn't had a true answer for EG's split push. Highly questionable body slam there by Svenskeren to go in when Blabber is right there with a level advantage. So I think kind of lucky to get out of that with just a flash burned is they're getting pretty cheeky with those trades in the mid lane.
I like that one, though. Niski got himself overheated, went into that silenced form. He said, okay, time to re-engage, take that trade. Went well, lands the Q. He's got to be careful. Oh, he flashed to get the pullback. Needs one more auto and finds it. Ooh. First blood, 1v1 for Jizuke.
Jizuke, the minions almost kill him afterwards, but he stays alive for now. Down in CS because he's been getting shoved in all game, but knows he has the isolation chance. The greed at the end by Jizuke. He really just wanted to shove out the wave because I can't see the exact experience bar, but the chance he could have hit 6 there. What a hook.
He's ignited, he's running low. Snipe is gonna land, and Sven.
Moment for Jizuke, I think, is not, because he still lost a big wave. He's only got 20 CS at 5 minutes, and now they might kill Licorice, who burned flash to get that Jizuke kill.
Has nowhere to go. They coordinate it well, and finally a gank to the top side is...
Knows his flash ranges and gets the kill.
Blabber, ever aggressive. Actually, geez, this is absurd. Doubling the camp count of the opposing jungler.
Playing games even. So, at the very least, EG is more practiced in even games if there ever is a world for them to actually beat C9 in the series. And if they can pick up this kill on the Licorice, that would be huge.
Almost solo someone. Kumo, side Svenskeren walks in for the point blank body slam, and gets that kill picked up. 2-0 on the top side, Svenskeren getting both kills. EG ahead in kill count, but they're under pressure down here. Vulcan is exhausted. Here come the teleport plays. Here comes the fight. Herald will crash.
Double TP.
Money. There's a ton of burst, and Kumo burning down with Ignite, just barely going to survive, grabs his shield. Still, though, Blabber finds a single kill. Walks away from Zeyzal. Bang's got to be careful as well. Next fight could come through. Equalizer forces the flash. Kumo will barely stay alive, but Niski is still hungry. He still wants these kills. Looks for the first slow. Looks for the potential TP play on a Licorice, and he's pushing down onto Bang. Sven finds the snipe. Zeyzal cannot flash out. There's 2 kills picked up on the bottom side. All of C9 live. They picked up 3 kills. They got the plates. They'll get the turret as well.
Well, at least I got to say I think EG stands a chance in an even game, because this game is no longer even. This is a 4,000 gold lead by C9 when EG invests 2 teleports to make it to a bot lane play and still gets run over. That's just a disaster. So right in that fight.
The one was already grabbed by Kumo and Svenskeren earlier. He now grabs number 2 for himself. Licorice goes for a flash play as he's got to get away from Kumo and Jizuke. Puts down the chains, gets away from some of it, still finds the knockup though, but is able to walk away. Now the re-engage as Zeyzal is caught on the wrong side of the map, and he is simply outnumbered. Blabber easily throws in the cleaver, gets the kill. 15-minute mark, we're already at that 4,000 gold lead. Question is, once we get there, can EG find their way back in? Vulcan goes to the aggressive play. They could find the stun, but they could find a huge engage. 1 for 0, the flash away just barely. No, Blabber will still burn down. It's a 2 for 1 so far in Cloud9's favor. Evil Genius, sorry, 1 for 1, I take that back. They did not get that first kill as fast as I thought. It's been able to be disengaged. As the recall comes through for Licorice, he's not going to be joining
whatsoever, and they're just trying to get more gold on Jizuke. The Gragas ultimate has temporarily saved the turret, get to a point where he might be able to one-shot Sven's Varus, which is ultimately where EG thinks they have a chance to win the game.
Yep, and I would say, as far as intrinsic value is concerned, with that top lane turret dying, one your way. Okay, and we got an engage in the mid lane. A pull again onto 2. How are you getting away from this one? There's no way out for Zeyzal. Bang's gonna try. Jizuke is running for dear life as well. Big snipe lands. Blabber chasing in, flash away from Bang. Possible stun for Jizuke, gets the shield at least. Here comes the equalizer without Bang having a way of rocking away. He's gotta go the slow way around. Blabber tries for action number 2, can't land that one either. Fans repeat for Bang, he's gonna get away. It is just the 1 for 0 off of a great hook from Vulcan.
Oh, grab the red buff on the way out. But yeah, good sidesteps from Bang, but a better hook from Vulcan at the start of the fight. And now that turret that EG kind of desperately tried to defend, they're actually not letting it go down. They're TPing in again with 2 people. Kumo and Bang are both coming in.
Jizuke burns the ult to get his health bar back up. Here comes the re-engage. Here comes the play. Niski's got to watch out. He's body slammed in. A rampage for the MVP of Svenskeren, at least the former one. We'll see what it looks like this time around as Licorice now has to run away, and it is a 5v4 in EG's favor. The health bars are low. The tackle forward. Kumo is going to be the one to set it all up. A flash, tongue lash kill. Kumo's got one on the board.
Really strong right now with Morel and Omicron done and flash up. So that's a big hook. Oh, man.
It's a stopwatch to buy 2 seconds. Astro's going to land on Blitzcrank, but they find the shutdown. Vulcan grabs it. Svenskaren's going to flash away. No cast for the disengage. Zuke might just want it by just pressing R at the right time. And I mean, at worst, you can silence, so you can't push it either. And you kill him before the shield ever comes down. Kumo's going to find a tackle, but can't get much more. Licorice going to burn the flashes as Kumo did. Now Zuke's in the back line, can't find anything more than just the shield.
Zuke might get a big ult.
Engage. Damage onto Licorice, looking for the plays. It's going to be the out for the jungler Cloud9. The top laner going to drop. Bang is safely hitting the backside. Jizuke might be ready to re-engage. Once again, we're 20 minutes in, and EG are finding ways to team fight with a 4,000 gold deficit. But Cloud9, of course, don't want to give away Drake. They would love to find the smite. The problem is they're outnumbered.
The cost of failure is so high. C9 started up again. Let's see if EG contests.
You have to win the smite fight. You cannot get this away, but they find the hook on Svenskaren, and they shut him down. That should be Soul, and it is. Vulcan
Burst down Svenskaren now with no jungler. EG's got to go. They got to stop this Baron.
Licorice is here, 5 versus 4 in favor of Cloud9. Again, they hook in the Tahm Kench. He's able to get away. Big stun comes in, but it's not enough. Jizuke cannot find what he needs. Zazel brings Bang to safety, but Licorice and Niski are still on the chase. It's 2 more kills. Sieging. Baron's there if they want it, but for now, flash hook not gonna land for Vulcan, but he tries as hard as he can. Zazel brings Bang to the back line to help clear the way for the inhibitors ever attack. Licorice gonna find Kumo, stunned up, interrupts the ult. He's gonna put that in 30-second cooldown, and Kumo has to wait around for the next time he can cast that one. Regardless,
it's just gonna be taken away by C9. Okay, there it is. They see it, but I don't know if they can make it in time.
No one's even close to nearby. Licorice clears the mid lane. There's gonna be a stun to him. They're gonna go for the play. They're gonna try to kill the Aatrox. Cast brings them back. That'll at least be a 1-for-0, but Baron still makes them pretty comfortable. Cloud9 hard engage the 4v5. Nice Poppy ult sends one back. Go for the second kill towards Vulcan. They can't get him just yet. Blabber knocks down Bang, takes down the bot lane by himself. 1 versus 2. Pushes back to Zuke, stunned up, and oh my gosh, you're kidding, he can't even die. It's 2 takes some alone time at the bottom tier 2 turret. That one's gonna fall. Turret number 5 goes to Cloud9's way. Add more gold, add more map control. They're looking to defend this one, but Sven really not taking any damage, and he doesn't have actually good defensive tools in his squad. He can burn the cleanse and that's it, but there's no one to really get people out of the way. Huge snipe comes in, and Jason Blabber just completely shuts down Svenskaren. Now the fight is on towards Kumo, but Bang is free firing, and Blabber will lose his life. That's a 1-for-1 jungler traded on both sides. Looking at a re-engage potentially. Sven's gonna feel safe. They're gonna knock down the inhibitor itself, and they can walk to mid if they need to. For now, it's 1-for-1, plus a turret, the inhibitor dropping.
Unposition C9 in order to have a good chance in this fight. They're rushing before Blabber can make it, though, and C9 is going to have to go.
They're going to try the miracle play in a very, very brief 5v4. Can they make it happen? Blabber, you can see him on your screen running over to make this one happen. And this means C9 will fight full power. Going for the play into Zazel. Equalizer going to force Bang to flash away as Vulcan front line. Zuke tries for the play, can't get much done. Licorice still holding the front side. Zazel running low on health. Bang's going to drop to the flame spitter. Niski's already on the board on this one. It's a 5v4 chase down. Kumo burns the flash. The next slow will guarantee he dies. It's all right. My life for Ire. I'll drop. You can kill me, but maybe Svenskaren will live. He's waiting over the wings. Vulcan knows he's there. Can't find the hook, but can he find the steal? Has to jump over the wall. There is now no chance to take away the Elder Dragon. This will go Cloud9's way. They will now knock down Svenskaren as well. He's going to drop. That's the killing spree for Niski. Cloud9, 18-9. Elder Dragon buff on. They're ready to end the game.
Yeah, you love the Elder Dragon animation to execute when people get low. Still long death timers, 10 on Bang, 30 on Sven, 20 on Kumo. C9, they're probably just going to walk these waves in and try and move the finals.
This seems likely. There's almost no chance to defend this one anymore. The second inhibitor is going to drop, and Cloud9 have the wave. They have the numbers lead. They have the Elder Dragon buff. They have everything they need to close this one out. First turret's going to drop. At what point can EG defend 3v5? And that point is never. They're going to try with their 4th member as Kumo comes in. They're going to do their very best. They knock back one. They hope to find some kind of a team fight as Kumo front lines. Equalizer over the top is going to find Bang, spit back out. The rest of the squad respawns. They've got all 5, and they're going to try. It's going to be valiant, but it's not going to be enough. 3 quick kills picked up. Cloud9 going to complete the best of 5. They're going to take down Nexus and secure that ticket into finals.
C9.
In the jungle. This is a man who knows no limits, has no fear when it comes to taking risks, and generally it nets him an impressive highlight play.
Absolutely incredible player. This time playing Nocturne the first 2 games. The first game was so good. The second one even better now with the help of Licorice setting him up. Finding kills in the jungle, finding kills in the mid lane, ulting all over the map. Really, really clever ults a couple times, like for messing with Ornn ults and stuff like that as well. So just such a great player. And like we said with the Olaf in game 4, a different look that you never know what you're going to get out of him.
Probably let's continue talking about this young jungler who now is really building a name for himself. I think yes, he's been a household name, knowing what his peak may have been. But given the dominance that he's displayed over summer of last year and spring this year, it's starting to feel like he's looking to etch his name in stone here historically within North America among all the junglers.
Well, one consolation prize. All right, his 3 laners were doing amazing, by the way. But other than that, still being able to play things like the Nocturne, who's like notorious for I gotta farm until 6, you guys survive, and still being able to make plays is pretty phenomenal. The fact that he has Kindred, which not many people can play successfully because it's just mechanically intensive. You need good lanes. You also need to be your ult is very hard to use. So there's a lot of champions he's able to play that not many others can.
Probably I'm going to jump in here because it's time for us to say goodnight and goodbye to our folks and friends over at ESPN. Thank you so much for tuning in to this first best of 5 for all of you on cable television. Hope you enjoyed the crazy world that is League of Legends, and hopefully you'll like it enough to return tomorrow. Yeah, esports, baby. Get in, enjoy. The water's warm. Thank you very much for joining us. Hopefully we'll see you there tomorrow. Good night to you on ESPN. Back over to us, gents, talking about this series and wrapping it up. I think I want to do a little bit more of a button-up on this Cloud9 and how good they have looked. So much of this split has been, I think, encapsulated through, yes, individual dominance. Probably you just kind of mentioned every single lane is winning, and therefore junglers look good as well. But they've done it while also bringing out new things. They've done it without ever kind of resting on their laurels, it seems, and on a single game plan. And I think that even continued today with some of their willingness to try out new stuff.
Definitely. I mean, they are a team that's always going to be flexible. They're willing to go for counter picks. They're willing to take these risky matchups, and to also, it's not just about one individual player saying, hey, I can play Nocturne. It's about the entire team embracing that play style and being able to adapt their play style to that, to play around it, to, enable their players, whether they're going to have to sit back and farm or play really aggressive and try to push the base of the game. That is one of the things that the team does so seamlessly that I think is often overlooked, because we look at these individual guys and we're like, great, Licorice, you can play Quinn and Ornn and Aatrox. Good job, buddy. And we kind of forget sometimes that changes how everyone else has to play around him, and how impressive it is that the rest of the team can seamlessly adapt what they need to do to enable their teammates to succeed.
Well, we continue to gush about all the players individually. I'd love to hear from one of them themselves. So it's time to head over to La Tigress, who's standing by with C9's top laner.
Thank you so much, Dash. With the help of the top laner before you, Cloud9 continue their pursuit of championship status. Now, first things first, while I know this isn't something that's going to affect the competitive approach for C9, it was really cool getting to see you clash against former teammates. So how did that impact your team's experience, even if just from an emotional perspective?
For me personally, it changes a lot of the preparation, where I'm trying to focus really hard on playing just like the champion matchup and not focusing at all about who I'm playing against, because I mean, having Kumo play under me for a year, kind of like it's hard not to feel like I have to smash him or something. So a lot of my preparation was actually just on like, I'm going to play my matchup and that's it, and I'm not going to overforce, and like that's just how I prepared for it.
Well, speaking of you feeling like you have to smash him, the State Farm Analyst Desk shared statistics after Game 2 that were nearly identical from your performance on Aatrox and Ornn. So this consistent aggression, despite the differing styles of the champions themselves, is this something that you plan to always bring out, or is it sometimes just a result when the ganks come knocking top?
Personally, for me, I just try to play every champion to its limit. And I think that the Aatrox Ornn matchup is actually like a super even skill matchup, but not a lot of people play it that way. So I was fortunate enough to be able to show both sides of it today.
But we can't ignore what ended up happening in Game 3, Cloud9's second game loss of the split. So what were some challenges that you faced, whether it was going against the Poppy during the laning phase or the Aphelios and friends that popped off later on?
Yeah, the Poppy is kind of a weird pick. It's like this pick you can play it into Aatrox, and Aatrox can't really kill you ever. Like that's the main thing it does. It doesn't push, it doesn't win lane, it doesn't even outscale. It just like doesn't die. So he didn't die, and the Aphelios Braum happened to be like really strong that game, and they like ran around killing all of us. So they were able to take the game off of us, but I don't know. I mean, it was just like we were in control of the whole game. We made like one mistake in bot river, and then it just went hard from there. So we weren't really worried going into the game 4.
But you and many other teammates have expressed in multiple interviews throughout the split that regardless of wins, you're always seeking to improve. So looking at the silver lining, is there anything from either that loss or maybe some other moments in the series that you feel that you can take back to the reviewing room and allow for that improvement to continue?
It's hard to look back at it like right after the game. I haven't even watched the games, but just from playing it, I think that we could definitely. I think we play a little bit like cocky sometimes, and we take fights that we don't really have to. So I think if we like clean that up a little bit and play more to the fights that we know we're gonna win and where we like have numbers advantage and we're not trying to outplay a 4v5, then I think we'll look a lot stronger.
Well, hey, that confidence also works very well for all of you in many moments, and a lot of people do predict this particular matchup to also be the finals matchup. Do you agree with that?
I think it's pretty likely that this is the finals matchup. I haven't seen anything that's super impressive from any of the teams that are in the lower bracket, but maybe we'll see something tomorrow that'll change my mind.
All right, yeah, tomorrow we do have more games to come. Thank you so much, Licorice, for speaking with me here today. And even though Cloud9 have technically doubled their losses for the split, they continue to float above the rest in competition. So more on the fight between our top 2 seeds. Let's send it back to the State Farm Analyst Desk.